Charge of this car. I got a couple of safety announcements. First of all, as you can tell, we are a moving train. It goes back and forth, up and down, side to side. If you're walking to the cafe car, which is right behind us, be careful. We suggest you hold on to the seat. If you have young children with you, hold on to their hand. We got plenty of pop, Coca-Cola, Pepsi products. We have a little bit of Coca-Cola products left, but we just changed over last week to Pepsi. So it's all Pepsi. We got hot dogs.
I like Pepsi.
We got popcorn, all kinds of goodies, and so forth.
Oh, I like
so sit back, relax, and enjoy.
I almost brought a little cooler.
You're not supposed to bring your own drinks except for water.
Oh,
But
speaking of water, I forgot my profile.
Yeah, but
I brought a burn. But I mean, I don't think we're really gonna do that. Did they mention where the alcohol is?
look, we need look.
It's probably in the
I could
cafe.
volunteer doing it.
He said cafe behind us. What he was facing this way, so it would have been in that way, the cafe.
Depends on which way.
I know, he was looking this way, but he said
I
behind
looked.
us.
I didn't see that.
It's probably that way. Which would be nice because then it's that part right there. Hey, Tommy. Look, see if that's the cafe card right there. Like when you look, you see food.
Okay, welcome back again.
Yeah, so it's like round trip. It's like 6 hours, and then we have to put the stuff away.
There you go.
They're £5 here.
Some of them are getting paid.
Yeah, because I have seen now hiring things before for this, like the numbers.
But I need it.
You good?
That way I don't have to build any more. I don't mind.
They make probably just.
No, you got a good view.
I mean, I'm in the
You
engine.
can do that every day.
Oh yeah. Have you ever sent him like videos of like?
You can
over the
see
bridge?
some coal car over there for
Oh,
the
yeah.
coal for the steamer.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it got it.
They bring that car with them, and there's also another car from the railroad right
I
here
wonder if I
that they'll
can find
bring
that
with them,
video.
so that they can camp out and don't have to go
I
back
don't know if you've
to Indiana
showed
every
your dad or
day.
not. I know.
They come from Louisiana.
Yeah, I know.
Where we go, they have their own nickel plate.
Now this is the first time in about 4 years we've had the
India
steam on the train. We had a little erosion problem along the banks,
I really
and the
Very healthy for the fire.
Our visitor center will be on this side, Boston Mills on that side.
Close and personal. All the performers, I hear them.
Oh, yeah. Speed setting.
We actually have a couple of visitor centers, but this is the main one.
Limited seating.
Where at?
Kind of full size screen.
Oh, wow.
Then after we passed the visitor center, we live about 3 miles up the
That'd be cool when you start.
I didn't know.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, these are 8%.
I'm feeling a little loopy, Dad.
See, I know how to do it.
Yeah. I'll stay that way.
I know how to do
What
it.
is the name of it? Is it tequila?
It's Jose Cuervo's cocktail. So it tastes like a margarita, but not as strong. Obviously,
Coming south
50%. But
at Boston Mills Visitor Center,
really good.
we had a couple of rangers out waving to us as we went south on the first one.
I drink 2 of these though.
And one of the rangers, I believe, is one of my buddies, Rebecca, Ranger Rebecca, and she
There's
was
the
out
ski lifts.
waving to the train.
You see them, Caden?
Yeah.
I hope she's out here at the ski resort in just a minute.
I need not get rid of this. It's a great place.
Doesn't that remind you of that?
Ah, there it is. Yeah, nobody's skiing. What the heck? They got snow on the
Remember the
little
movie where
snow.
they got frozen?
Come on now.
So they have a great
But right down on that side is our visitor center.
jury show experience.
There's a lot of cars. Look, they're taking pictures.
There's so many people all right on the sides of me.
Oh my goodness.
They're all lined up against the yellow line.
Is there a yellow thing out there?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny. The bar could be almost at the track.
We're in Peninsula.
Now there is the bike shop, the new bike shop And that's a new office. The old office is going to be right over here on this side in just a minute. That's the new office, the old office for the bike shop, which is now down there.
Yeah, that river must be up.
It is.
Pretty
Because of all the flooding.
And that is the Cuyahoga River.
Little two-car
And this is the old bike shop.
Look at all that.
Holy
Is there a fire?
There it
They
is.
caught
Yeah.
fire 2 months
Yeah,
ago.
there was.
Oh,
And
Bike shop.
that's
Still
why they
there.
got a new location.
Yeah, they're not even doing anything.
Locomotive in the years
Oh yeah, that's
were
right.
any length of time. So that's why on
Wow.
this
You'll have to
particular
look at some of my
train,
photos. I
we
have
have
really good
engines
photos.
at both ends.
I'm
So they just shut down one engine and the other
I
one
really like that.
takes
This
its
Oh,
new.
yeah, cool. That's a cool picture.
proud of that one.
I think because they shot.
But why are they pulling over?
Came from when it came through. At night.
Mom, why were the cars pulling over?
On the first one, my driver
The cars
brought
were
my
pulling
limousine out and he was driving up and down the street here in my limousine. I had to call him on my phone and tell him, hey, put that limousine away. I'm not riding in it today, I'm working on the train. He said, no, I want to drive your limousine, so what can I say?
It's 80. Indigo Lake is 89 feet deep.
Is it really? Wow. I would not have guessed that.
Yeah, I wouldn't-
The
I would
lake
think
is
that-
89 feet?
That's deep.
Wait, the lake is 89 feet?
Probably at its deepest point.
What?
I know, I wouldn't have guessed
How in the world would it be 89
No,
feet?
what's a now that trail enters in. Now I don't think.
that. Remember when me
Major event that we had on the train, and he was on our board of directors right up until he passed. His son is presently on our board of directors. And without Sigmund, the railroad would probably not exist. And his facility is about a mile up this path right here.
I mean, I definitely don't think it's
During the summertime, sometimes the local fire and police departments will have water rescue practice in the lake down here, and there'll be all kinds of emergency vehicles while they practice a water rescue. It's kind of a sight to see. I used to scuba dive in my younger days, and so I kind of know what that's about.
Now you can add audio to the film, right?
Now we're kind of roughly
Some of you, I just recall some.
3/4 of the way down to Akron. Now we're turned around, of course, and going back.
Make one of them funny. You can add your audio to your
ChatGPT.
train videos.
But the national park will extend beyond where we stop for about another 2 miles. And then the national park ends, and it's the Summit County park system that continues after the national park down into Akron.
that story you told Tommy about the worker like outrage. ChatGPT said it's a real story.
Well, I get them right sometimes. Now,
I mean, but he fact checked it and it's actually a real
spooky
story.
one I found online. You know, during holidays.
Yeah.
But ends up being accurate. And the Grand Masquerade. I want to If there is, it's such
What is it?
a down there.
Mass grave? Where?
Canal workers. I think it's down near your house.
Most of these homes you see along the track are owned by the National Park System.
There's no official giant monument marked in Mass grave.
When the government comes in and makes a national park, what they routinely do is they'll come in and they'll buy all the land. And if you have a piece of property in their national park, they will pay you for that property.
People are buried is mass. Mostly.
And you can stay there and continue to live there, but you can't sell it to anybody else.
Game when they were working.
Once you decide to leave, it goes back to the national park because they already paid you for the land. They give you a very reasonable rent.
No, it was more than
You
that.
have to, of course, keep up your fire insurance on your property.
Explosions.
But the rent's very reasonable. I've heard in some cases it's as low as a couple dollars a
Animal
year.
attacks.
Once they buy your property, that they make it really conducive to
Especially
stay
in the
there
valley.
Oh Lord.
until you decide to leave. But once you decide to leave, unless you pass it on directly to a relative,
Thousands died building.
which they allow you to do,
What I think? One every
Silver South will pass a fine called Ferguson Fine. And that's what happened.
And that doesn't even count the
Mr.
German.
Bertram was one of the original founders of the valley, but when they became a national park, his relatives still live
They also
at the Bertram farm, and they just pass it on from one relative to the other. So technically it's still in the Bertram name. But when that lineage runs out, then they would have to sell it to the national, or give it back to the national park. Because Mr. Bertram, the original Mr. Bertram, probably one of his relatives,
What you talking about? What is it?
have been
National-
paid for
these
it.
yellow buildings that he was talking about? I thought they housed the national park people. But I might be wrong.
So
Maybe it's just
where it
a-
says like buried right now by the canals, you know the one that we always go to that's kind of close to our house?
Is there a lot?
Where I said like the one trip snapping turtles all like okay. Remember how there's an old canal? Like I wonder if like
There's the two closest one I know of. Down in Clinton.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where it
I
has
think it's
that
one,
old, it
three
has the
and
old
two, or
canal.
two is gone. Or
It has the old canal like stuff
the
there.
next one down. The next one down. I see your 2 and 3 there. Locks.
Yeah.
The haunted one's 4. Canal Fulton.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said in Canal Fulton. That was
Was
still
the story
active.
about the crazy guy going crazy?
Yeah, that was accurate too.
Almost none of them got gravestones.
Right. Hey, that's
That's so sad.
all right. Here's
Several years ago, we were going south along this road here. You see how high the road is.
I don't know.
And I was in the dump
They got
car,
numbered markings.
and we were going south, and there was a
It used to be a sanitary
red
or,
Dodge, brand new red Dodge coming along this road. And the gentleman driving the Dodge was texting his
and they
folks.
had records down there who it was. That,
He lost control of his car, flipped over this embankment, and landed wheels down on the track.
and kids too.
We kayak on the canal.
Our engineer at the time saw it happening
We
because we were
kayak
coming down the
as a
track.
family on the
And he
canal.
slowed down
Canal
and
Fulton.
stopped and
Go to a
notified
race
the
every
conductor.
year. Down
And they,
Canal
of course,
Fulton.
notified the local police and
Why?
rescue squad.
You poured each over
And they
from the
came
canal
down.
to
The
the river.
gentleman was wearing his
To make a loop.
seatbelt.
Wow.
That was fun.
He was okay. His brand
We have
new
fun during the kayak
Dodge
thing.
truck,
We did that
however,
last
was
summer.
not so lucky.
Here's a strange memory. We call the war.
He was
about
not
7 or 8
in,
people in a canoe.
but
Everybody has paddles.
they had to call a tow truck to tow him off the track.
We
And
were
of course he got a nice fine
but we got so much water.
and ticketed. It put us behind 4.5 hours.
No.
Just before we got to the finish.
Now, being a train that runs on a schedule and you
Well, that
get
was
put
fun.
behind 4.5 hours, you leave one conductor very unhappy because they like to be on time.
But not
And the
at
reason I know the
You need to go Irish.
person was texting his folks,
Go Irish what?
I was in the dome car, which was located right behind the locomotive,
Did they say were those
and
15
his
people?
parents were in my dome car.
All along the canal.
Oh, it's our
Bury them
son.
off the side of the road?
As he's flipping over the road, landing
I
on
hope
the
somebody
track.
said not something nice about it.
They were highly embarrassed, and they were crawling underneath the seats.
I mean, ChatGPT's pretty
They
accurate.
didn't want to recognize their son. But
I'm full of it.
before he
I'm full
lost
of that
control,
sort of thing.
oh, that's our son over there, yeah.
What
He
else
was
you gonna
okay
do when you
though.
walk the canal?
But I don't know what it
Talk
cost him
about
as far as a
what
fine or getting his truck out of hot or any of that.
No,
But
there's some other kind of,
it put us behind 4.5
not
hours.
to be negative, but
You already went
pretty
there.
close to here. Walking the canal that way towards the marsh. There's a marshy lake.
We're going back into your beautiful community of
We got murdered
Peninsula.
over there. There's a story over there that has to do with one of those blocks too.
Yeah, that was the D block quarry arson story.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, I thought that's what.
No, another one. Not deep block.
We always have something new going on on the train.
Station.
There is never a dull day. Something's
No.
always going
Boston
on.
Mills. Going back towards, let's say you're coming this way. You're going to be in the valley. Lot 29 is pretty far where it might be.
Yeah.
Because that's some fantastic water coming through there. Going down towards Boston Mills. There's a spot on the right hand as you're coming this way. But I think there might even be posted up from the sign. That almost. Some of the stuff I think.
As we pass
They have
back
a
into
poster.
Peninsula, as we cross 303,
Try to take
you will
snapshots
see
like
a tavern on this side. Actually, there's two of them.
I
One
know,
is called
I
Fishes.
do too.
The other is called the
Like
Weeping
we go
Lizard.
north.
They
south.
both have
And it's a new
excellent
place
food
we've never been to before.
and
It's nice to
excellent
take
drink.
pictures of the sign because
The Weeping Lizard is part of a group of
it teaches you about the area.
taverns,
Crap they had to go.
sports bars called the Weeping Lizard. There's roughly about 15 of them around northern Ohio. There might be one in Columbus, and I think there was one that may or may still exist in Pittsburgh, but all the rest of them are up here in northern Ohio. But this is Weeping Lizard number 1. It's where they all began.
I didn't know
They
that.
used to have a lizard, a big lizard inside a cage, and a couple years ago they decided to
Set it free.
take the lizards out of the cage, and so they no longer have a live lizard in the cage. It was really kind of fascinating to watch one of
About
those
taking
big
kids. Not,
lizards.
it's sometime in the
They were
summer.
well taken care of and fed and walked and exercised.
Metro Park over near
I don't know if the health department decided to,
August Street.
but this is where
Beautiful.
the
And it's got a nice walk.
bike shop used to be before the fire. And I don't think they're rebuilt.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
the
they're
fire that
just
happened.
There's your
recover.
You missed it again.
What?
We could listen.
We have a
I know
caboose
the
that
work
we
there.
use in the fall especially.
He wanted to get
Look at this water, how heavy it is.
Why is it that heavy?
Imagine making this turn in a
No.
canoe.
And here is the new bike shop
He'd flip easy.
for
That
Eddie's
is
Bike
not
Shop
true.
that
I
got
think
burned
we'd have to
down
start
right there.
and before that. That looks like a little bit of a dip. That looks like a little.
And if you look out at the side track over here, you see some repair work being done. There are some ties that they have to replace, and during our last North
you
Pole
send those
Adventure
one
Pole
photos yet?
Express, we had a derailment.
What'd you say?
The
Did you send
last
those one photos
train of the last
Or is it still
day,
sending?
8:30 at night on a Saturday night, we
Hey,
had
I
a
got that
derailment
from you.
right in here.
There you go.
And nobody was
that's not
injured,
all my fault.
everybody was safe.
Yeah. No,
But
but
we
did
had
you
to
send the
call
other ones
buses
yet, or are you waiting?
from as
The
far
ones
as
that you're gonna be at
Canton
Tommy
to
and
come up and take the people back to
like by the
Rockside.
Blue Heron and stuff.
My
Oh, yeah.
buddy,
No, I didn't
I was
think
supposed to be on the train, but I was sick, so I
Yeah, I mean,
I
might as well
wasn't on the
wait.
train that day.
Hang on.
My buddy, who normally would get home at
Well, you can just send
What was
10:15,
that?
he got home at 5 in the morning. By the time they got everybody
Don't look
off
at it.
That's
onto
what
the
me and
buses,
Tommy.
I'm
but, like,
deleting it.
and
Like
they
this
got
part.
him back to
No,
Rockside
I'm
Station.
deleting that.
It
Bro.
was
What's that?
5:30 in the morning.
There
I hope he didn't have to do anything on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want that one. What I do.
But that was a Saturday night.
I'm doing the best I can to keep.
Okay.
The last
Okay.
train
I'm telling you that.
of the last day.
What am I doing? There. You should be one of the first names.
Everybody was disappointed, but understanding
Because they'll come through.
about, hey, doo-doo happens, you just live with it.
Oh, you're in line for
Just
food.
there was
You want
one
that one?
gentleman that was a
I
little
know.
irate.
There's another. You look
The
at the
local
back.
police
I'm
department
okay.
came down
I just want, I
Oh,
want
this
the
is
me
that.
and,
This is
assisted
the
us.
food line.
yeah, just me and
they talked to
Tommy.
the young
the
man,
train?
and they gave him two
Oh,
options.
no, I don't need that.
You
I'm
can
posting
get in
that.
a police
Yeah.
car and we'll take you back to your
But the
car
ones
at
of
Rockside.
me and Tommy.
Or if you
went
keep on
there.
giving us a hard time,
Yeah, I'm
we'll
trying
take
to show you.
you
My-
over
Where's the
to the
one
police
photo
station
where we were
and you can
sitting?
spend the night
How about the river?
That's pretty.
where he quieted it down.
Damn
And they took him back to Rockside. Everybody else had to wait
Get
on the
it back
bus.
real quick. Here it is. And where are you again? Right here. And
I understand they did refund everybody their money.
did
Well, I'm not gonna probably get it yet. But
how
I'm
about
still
that?
waiting for my refund to come. They say it's
Send
in
you
the
that.
mail.
Can't ever say I don't send you nothing.
We're all volunteers, so.
yeah, I feel like I'll get them eventually.
We don't get
If you
anything.
send them, they'll come through. Once we have them sent.
Again, those waterfalls, if you missed them on the way south, if you look out this window on the way north, you'll see the two waterfalls. They come up fairly quickly because we are moving at a nice clip. Right there's one,
Did you
That was
see it?
pretty. Yeah.
and
You
the
get a
other
video?
one will be up here
Yeah.
in just a moment.
I missed it again.
Is there?
How big was
It's
it?
been recording for like
Where?
15 minutes.
Did you already get it?
What'd you say?
Where's it at? Where's it at? Are you making me anxious?
I'm sending you both. You take your best shot.
Did they say there was another one?
Yeah, he said that.
No, there's you with the bird.
Here's the second one we just passed.
Me and Tommy.
Ah,
It was super tight.
great.
Comes up real quick.
Let me
If you
know.
blink, you miss it.
It's all good.
How Nancy get in here? Don't tell you. Don't tell me if it's in a Nancy picture.
Oh wait, your one came through to me. The one of the singers. I got that one.
What was the song they were singing?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Again, this is
Like bebop or something.
Freeway 271. We just went under the Ohio Turnpike back through. That's 271. And this is our Boston Mills Visitor
Oh my
Center.
God, this is funny. You want it?
Yes, I want that one. Tommy's making a weird face. Of course I
That,
will.
that was not Ranger Rebecca.
I'm looking. I didn't even see
I
me.
didn't see Ranger
Am I
Rebecca. I
making a
thought I
weird
saw
face
the
too?
first one.
Even better.
You can't accuse him making a funny face in that picture.
I gotta see it.
This one. stuff, if he's making a funny face, you're correcting the way you're looking. What about this?
I got the two.
You got this one?
Years ago, we used to do Thomas the Tank, and this is where we get
They're
Thomas the
starting to
Tank
slowly
down
but
here.
surely come through. So.
And we used the ski resort parking lot for Thomas the Tank.
Oh, I got the ones that bus by
Thomas
the
the Tank, bro.
So that ended several years ago. That was always in May.
Thomas the Tank.
And so they decided to move the steam engine from the fall to the May to take
See, look at Tommy's face on this one.
space that we had Thomas the Tank.
Now you can put
I don't
more.
even know. What are we even?
I don't know.
Alright, here's what I want to ask you. You guys must put stuff on videos. Can't you just put a little, you know how it talks like the cartoon?
Yeah.
Off to the side.
Yeah, you can.
You could put something on that.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Make a meme.
Now, get back to the. I think you got these.
If the people on this side look out the window, in a little bit you'll see a part of a siding that goes off
No.
on this side. You'll be part of a
What about the
siding.
band?
And that's
You
where
sent me that one. I
the
have that one.
factory for that paper plant
This one?
was. When you see that siding,
I
it
think
would
I
go
have.
off into the
Yeah.
woods, and that's where the plant
That's
was.
the same one.
It'll be coming up in a few minutes.
Trying to trick
Regarding
me now.
No, it's not
Grass
the same one. It's a
and-
different photo.
Alright, fine. You
There.
said it.
undergrowth
done.
growing that kind of covered up most of
Oh,
the
that's
track.
Dog Baby. She was at the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, she's cute.
Oh my gosh. She is. I didn't let her. When she starts squirming, I got a picture of her walking around with her.
She's cute.
I tell you, Char has a thermos. Stanley thermos. She had hot water in there that was too hot all the time it was there. That's how well that thermos.
Dang.
Matter of fact, the baby, I said, this baby wants something to drink, see? I went and make the bottle. Don't you know that baby fell right asleep before I could even see it. Wow.
That happens sometimes.
Never happened to me.
She said,
I was raising
she
these
said
kids.
you took too long. I'm going to sleep.
Who? Who took
Yeah.
too long?
Yeah, baby.
My kids probably wouldn't have done that either. They would have been like, no, I'm not going to sleep.
They'd be looking for the second bottle.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
All right, this is great fun. Even though I enjoy my own humor. Did you send something to me?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. What's this about? You're from Danby. I didn't know this.
Oh, you did send it down.
All right, here. Oh, this.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm sending her more, goddamn. She got me going. I'm sending her all.
Don't send the weird one of me and
Oh,
Tommy.
you know? Oh, you just don't
No,
think.
our face, we look so
I'm
weird. in
blowing that one up.
No.
Post. We can make posters. I made me.
You know, this one, though, is really cute of me and Tommy with the blue hair. I like that one.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that. And really, the one with you and the eagle and the fish. I just can't believe they have things feeding off a big old fish right there on the statue.
I know.
All right. Down there, Ira Trail, they got something like that too. Other statues, many statues like that.
Yeah.
I can't think of offhand what they are. But that one, the view from the fish.
Yeah, the undergrowth has grown over the track. I couldn't even locate it, and I was looking for it.
Huh? What's he looking
So,
for? Eagle there? Did you get a picture of the eagle?
about what Mother
I
Nature
haven't
does
seen
when
it.
it's left
I
alone
had
to take care of itself.
That was me.
Where's that you?
I was probably more annoying than that.
Wow, that big flood.
You can't say he doesn't have a lack of magic.
There is another siding right here. We don't use it too much. Occasionally we'll put an extra car for storage for a while, but we try not to use it because there's no security, and unfortunately most of the kids will break the windows and do a lot of graffiti on the cars, so we don't use these tracks very much unless we really have
I was talking
to.
to this kid earlier. He liked my shirt.
If we don't have enough room in our current
Is
yard,
it get an old
we can use the track north of the bridge for storage where the all crane
Most train
people
lovers.
have their complex.
She said,
There's a
Mom
double
said,
track just beyond the bridge, and they will let us use their track for storage
can't
for a
find
short
it, and there's no way to
period
get
of
it.
time. They don't want it a
I
permanent
said, oh no. There's a lot of rails
Junkyard, but
around here. That's,
for
I'm
extra
calling him
storage.
over to after the series to say that. But he's got his own train set, this kid. I said, you got me from here. I don't have my own train set. I know you got it. Where would I put it? If I was going to get one, it'd be
I
military.
blew it up like that. I
Oh, that's
cropped
a nice. That's cool.
it. It looks hilarious.
I know, but still. But that looks like the birds in the combination.
I like which one did I like?
Okay, you see I'm sharing? I'm
like-
sharing with you. I don't see nothing coming from your side.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
I cropped it. Those are good.
Now, some of these phones can, like when you go to the picture, it does that kind of clicking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Down. There you go. But I bet you I beat you guys out. Where'd you park? Oh, no, you say you parked. Yeah,
We
your car
parked right over.
there.
Yeah.
I gotta hike to the Metro Park. Or the
That's
Towpath
kinda cool.
Park.
Then you get to do a nice little walk. Dang, look at this. I got a good
Any
view of this
one of
side.
these houses he would love to live in. Just the rail.
Look at this side view of the train.
Oh, that's beautiful. Jeez.
There's the
I got a lot of
bobcat
photos. I'm just gonna tag you in my
and the
posts
bird,
when I do.
if you missed them the first time.
Just that's from that soot. Remember how shiny this thing was to
Yeah.
start with? That's just from the soot coming from the.
I know. Because
hold it.
yeah,
I'm
because
telling
my
you what.
beginning photos, it's really
I'll show
shiny.
you one video like this. I got some soot right in my face.
Luckily, my eardrum is feeling better, but when it first happened,
Oh, my God.
it literally it
was pretty
hurt,
And here's our,
and I was bent down
one of
low.
our lakes with swans in them. They're back over here on this side now.
There's some ducks or geese, whatever.
Some geese and ducks. There's two swans right back there in the middle.
I
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
on the island.
I like this area. That's the Ira.
Yeah.
trailhead.
Oh, I like the Ira trails.
Yeah, yeah.
When
And
we
this
used
is the
to-
wetland. They have like a walking bridge. So
Yeah. When our kids were little, like especially with like having a stroller and stuff, it was just like a nice straight line.
I took Nancy down. She was on a bike.
Yeah.
She went right off the damn trail, right into the rock.
Oh dang.
I thought I lost her for a second. Ended up being pretty fun.
And we are back into Brecksville.
That'd be one way of doing it.
Where are all those automobiles that we
I
saw a
want to
few
get a new
minutes ago?
bike. I totally.
go ride.
Left. Not all,
I mean, I'll
but
just
most.
ride.
Ride with him. Gotta bike at
No,
home.
both of my girls love to ride bikes.
That'd be a nice trip.
Yeah, you know, they're not really into hiking anymore, but they might actually like the
Sure. I
bikes.
mean, that's a nice.
Especially Lydia, she really likes to ride bikes. I fixed up
Well, here's the thing.
Isabel's old bike for her. I put hair in the
The
tires.
towpath trail.
Well, guess what?
I'm made for that.
I don't know how to ride a bike without training wheels yet.
You still
what?
don't?
And up here on this side, we'll come to that big marsh, that big
He's
swamp.
I get one of them guys.
And at the far end is the eagle's
Tricycle, like
nest.
a big, like
sit
three
down
wheel.
on
This
Yeah.
little
Steer from the side.
swamp that we come to right here.
I think you just need to get over
How about a
it.
scooter?
I'm gonna fall. I don't want to get myself hurt.
No, you won't fall.
Oh, you might fall, but
Yeah, but he could just put his, I mean, with
you're
being
gonna
a
get
tall
eventually
dude now,
gonna
he
get
could
your
just,
balance. You're gonna learn.
and he could just put his feet down with how tall he is now. Like little kids fall over because they're little, but like you should be able to put your foot down.
You're pretty tall. And you put your feet down. You have
Yeah.
long legs. You're
Yeah.
not gonna fall.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I don't think
And
he
if
would
it
fall.
looks you seem like you're gonna fall, then you put your brakes on.
This is making me want to do the Ira Trail comment.
What is it? What is it?
The Ira Trail. It makes
Oh,
this is
Ira,
making
yeah,
look,
yeah.
there's swans. There's 2 white swans over there.
You know what you're gonna see more.
There's another swan.
You know what you're gonna see more of on that? Turtles.
Yeah.
Every piece of raised wood from the.
Oh, the one hike in Clinton by us, that one, they sunbathe. And there's just like I swear there's like over 100 turtles. Remember the last time we went on it, Caden? There are so many turtles. It was
I
crazy.
think we only got. Here's what I want to say. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do these. Unless you have somebody drop you off, pick you up.
And there's a few ducks on the river.
Yeah, I know. I've always been too scared to try
You know
it.
what I'm saying? I don't care because I like it. Because let's see, the average turnaround about 2 miles, 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
So really, we can't afford it. Because nobody wants to hike that 10 miles.
No way.
But you want to make it to the next
I mean,
trail.
maybe if you were in shape for it, like conditioned
I don't know
yourself.
what you're saying. I'm not in shape.
No, I'm saying me. There's no way I'm doing it. I'm not in shape to do 10 miles.
I don't walk fast, okay? I can walk a long way, but I don't walk fast.
Yeah, I mean,
Gene never accused me of exercise. And I used to put some miles in.
Well, me and him
No,
walked
I mean-
8 miles on the railroad track.
Oh
and-
my God.
No, I mean, I've
I walk
seen-
on a rail. That takes you.
I'm
Make your feet hurt.
actually impressed with how much you guys are hike. I've been on hikes with him.
I know, isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
I think he wouldn't be able to walk at all.
Bro,
I mean, I would say Tommy gets more worn out on hikes than you, like for straight up. I'm serious.
yeah, but I hike more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He can hang longer than you. I'm telling you.
I don't get jealous of people who are on bikes either.
Are you sure?
The only thing I get jealous about is maybe they don't have to deal with the mosquitoes.
Yeah, who are
The
now?
mosquitoes,
Oh, well.
I don't like them. Me and
Well-
Kaden don't like them. Yeah, I know.
That one hike.
He gets that from me.
And,
And I always think, man, I wish I was on a bike right now so I could just like, they would
the
be able
worst
to.
bug hike was in
Delaware.
Delaware.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm going to Delaware. I'm not going on whatever that was
That was
on.
one section.
Well,
That was one section. But
they need to keep
here's
us
what's
clear
clue.
from it.
We should have got a clue because what were they called? Those crabs called?
Oh yeah,
Horseshoe crab?
yeah, that's what it's called. I know, she told me about that.
So it should have been it should have brought the light. It'd be more fun.
Right.
And we're going to Delaware
6 weeks.
about a month.
It's a month and a half. It's 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah, we're leaving June 7th. Yep. Man, I bet they're about that.
You know what's nice too? These are nice summer and fall hikes down the towpath because it makes me covered. Now there's sections that are open.
Are swans like doves, like they are with their mate? Because like, did you notice all of them were in twos? They all are in twos.
We should try to get in 2 open. If we could commit ourselves to 2 towpath hikes a month. For new segments.
Well, I'm telling
That
you,
might be able to do
I'm
it.
not doing it. No way.
I'm down.
That was like insane of bugs in the hike.
Well, I am down
It's
though.
all flat surface.
Right. And it's just so much. Like,
You don't have to worry about bucks. Not that I care. You know me. That's how
We are in the process of entering our maintenance facility,
But here's the
and
problem
we are
with the little
just
kids.
moments away from Rockside.
I can hike through the week without. Because they don't go very far.
Right.
And we have to at least do 4
I'd
miles.
like to take this opportunity to thank all you folks for joining us on behalf of the Cuyahoga Scenic
Well,
Railroad
really, you don't have any choice.
and your Cuyahoga National
What's
Park.
your favorite hike?
Thank you for riding our Steam in the Valley. If you live locally, you come back again.
I
We
like
have
the
all
ones
kinds
with
of
the
activities on
the
every
rocks,
Friday
large
night.
rocks, like, and you can like walk up
We
on
have a
each
deer
level.
train,
There's a place that
bingo, wine, beer tasting.
oh yeah.
We have murder mystery. Those are
it's
a
called
lot
Bear
of
Run.
fun. And
Tommy, what was the one we
then we
did with the
have a
water?
trivia and bingo night, like I said.
And me and Tommy got in the water.
And
Up to
it's
our
every
knees.
Friday night. We have something going on.
Yeah, yeah, Blue Hen Run or something like that.
Starting in June, we do it 5 days a week.
That's what it was. I like that one a lot. But you got to be able to climb up and climb
And
down.
then, of course, in the fall, we have foliage. And then, of course, we go into our
But there's no
North Pole Adventure, Polar
It's not
Express,
disappointing. Just
in December, January,
3 tiers.
November and December. November and December.
It wasn't worth the trip.
Really?
So we do
That was
operate
the
year
one.
round.
Now some
So if you live locally,
I got a lot of
keep
some.
us in mind.
Some of it.
If you are from out
We're
of
not
town,
sure how
still
true
keep
it
us
is,
in
but
mind.
it's written
Come
by
back to the
somebody.
Cleveland area because we have good
why I say
baseball,
something.
good basketball,
The flowers in
Maybe
one
good
of those parks
football.
was brought in by your great uncle from Alaska.
and we got the Science
Only
Museum
known for
and
that
the
area.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Part of Alaska. They also find that those around that area. Richmond.
Look at Caden's eyes.
And Cleveland is the mistake on the lake, but there is a lot of good things going
I
on
mean, we
in
do have the same eye
Cleveland.
color, but you sitting next
Most
to
of
Papa
the year round.
looks very much alike.
I just read that
But yeah, very much.
Aren't you glad I shaved my beard off?
swans, a swan could break your arm.
Exactly.
When you get into the station and the
What this?
A swan.
conductor allows us
There's
to open
pictures I've
up,
seen
we will open up a
Papa's
gift
dad,
card.
Caden.
And again, thank you all for joining us and have a
You was
very
braver than a
pleasant
swan.
Great
Sunday evening.
Actually, they're saying they'll peck you. The geese, but swans break your arm.
What are they clapping about?
I'll snap that neck in a
What are they clapping about?
And I'll plug it in for dinner. I would bet you they don't want no swan come around there.
No,
He'd be shaking his back.
they're territorial.
I mean,
I mean, they probably
there's
could.
other dangerous
They probably
things.
could do it, but obviously, it probably.
Cobra, I'd be more afraid of than a swan.
I remember being encountered by a swan before.
I've
So
seen some
I'm
videos.
gonna end up tagging you in my post, and there's gonna be a lot of photos. Just so you know.
Great.
Honey,
I'm talking to
Bro,
you.
the way back in the
It
Rockside
makes
City
me look proud.
station, my video is like
What?
that's been 40 years.
Uh,
Where'd you get? Oh, Nikki sent that to us. It's 150 photos.
No, I'm gonna put a post on Facebook,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'll tag you in it, and then
Oh, I
you can
got
save
it.
whichever ones you want.
You were with me. I was with you.
Yep.
I was with Bob on this picture.
And you can technically press save to any of them
And
you
I
want.
say, these are my favorites, and I put comments on them.
And then I say, I stole
And
these
if
ones
you
for them.
deleted them, I can add in the comments.
Yeah. And I'm gonna post some of the ones you gave me, so I'm stealing your photos and claiming them, so
I don't care.
be ready for that.
That gives me a little thrill knowing someone's stealing my photos.
Yeah, got it.
It's hard riding backwards because I can't get my bearings.
Yeah. And it makes me nauseous. Like, that didn't happen to me until I got older. Like, I don't know, probably like a couple of years ago, really. I can't.
But you know something? I think traveling by train would be like one of those, like a bed. It would be soothing.
I want to do one of those like all-inclusive train rides, like through like somewhere. Like they have so many amazing ones. Like
I hear, I know some people won't speak dialect in Canada. I hear the train system.
really.
Just a reminder,
We're so close.
before you leave, check the area
They allow
around the
me.
seat. Make sure you have everything, cell phones, purses,
That's true.
I think I want
any coats and jackets.
We gotta make sure.
Well, thanks for
Look up
inviting
the
me.
overhead,
guys.
make sure you have everything out of the overhead.
I'm so glad you got to go.
I'm glad he got to go.
Kids,
Me
make
too.
sure you're with your parents.
I mean,
Parents, make
we
sure
were
you
like
take your
kind of
kids
like
home with
playing
you.
it by ear the whole time, and I'm like,
That's something I would say.
what do you say?
Parents, make sure you take your kids home with
Love
you.
your children, but we don't need any extras. We got plenty to
I
take
know.
care of on our
You
own.
guys could be friends.
So, do make sure you have
Oh, we
everything
sit
you
around
brought with
laughing
you.
and laughing.
Papa and the guy that's on the speaker.
And we'll be back at the station momentarily.
Yeah, I recorded the
Oh, you can cut it up as you.
yeah.
Yeah, because that was a lot.
But
I'm surprised your battery's not dead.
I'm surprised you had that much memory.
well, our phone is different than anybody else.
How many apps you have, Mom?
I bet a lot of them are
If
games.
it said like there's like this
Wait,
time
does she have
left,
one
then
that's
I'm on the
Does she have
second.
Block Blast?
15.
She does have Block Blast. Oh yeah, I'm
I
about to-
use that.
Oh yeah, what's your score? What's your score? Because you gotta see mine. Look. Me and the kids compete
You got
against.
over.
Hang on. Me and the kids, not Kaden, but me and the
Okay,
girls.
depends on what thing. I have her on my computer.
I have 23,000.
Pretty good. I think we have maybe
He said,
24.
what? You have me beat?
No, 6,000. 2,400. You got 6,000, right?
What? No, hang on.
Or 64 something. 6,000.
No, I have 24,000.
No.
You saw what?
2,400.
No, 23,405.
I have 24.
That score was just Lydia messing around. This is my best score. Me and Lydia.
I mean, she might have 24.
What about
I said, let me look.
Yeah,
if
look.
Papa plays Blockers?
Block
Hell
Blast.
yeah. That's not even my favorite game.
What's your favorite?
I'll show you after I tell you.
It's probably Tetris.
Tetris, there ain't no Tetris on there.
Yeah, but Block Blast is fun.
But
Yeah, you just gotta go
All
to
right.
that. You'll see her score at the top.
24,000.
Oh shit. 300. Wait. We both have
That's
20.
that's genius.
So, okay, so she's gotta beat them
Oh, she got you.
by 1,000. Damn it.
I know, guys, this video's long.
I'll tell you. If I don't,
About the colors and stuff.
well, no, it doesn't bother me. Right here. That's my favorite. I mean, I got 26 billion. What's this? Yeah, 142 billion points on this.
What game is that? I mean, what do you do? I've never played it. I've never played it.
The only problem with having that many points, to get beat in a new score
I
takes
know.
forever.
I know.
What's your best score?
142 billion. So let's say I get break 100 billion.
Crazy.
That doesn't mean anything. It's not going to register because you already have 142 billion on it.
What other games do you play?
Yeah, I even have these too. I'm trying not to in case I get to it. But here's the problem. If you think you got a match, and no match generates, you lose. You can't do it. So if you get close, just like 3-4, I should have. Yeah, 3 in a row.
But you want to get 4? Or like more than...
No, you try to match.
Oh, they don't even got to be in a row?
Yeah.
They just got to connect?
Say 3. 3. It's so much more.
Okay.
It's pretty simple at first.
Maybe in time?
No. Then it gets harder to just fold their way.
Yeah.
And it will keep track.
Well, me and the girls will sometimes do is like, I'll have a really high score on Block Blast and I'll be like, please beat it so I have something fun to beat. Because it's no fun beating yourself. Like, so that
I don't have your attitude. I'm happy when I beat my score. But usually,
It's not- or-
me and Gene will go back.
yeah. Because
Sometimes you
more
only
fun
get
that
like
way.
175. You know,
Yeah.
it's embarrassing to hand the phone over. Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, because it's just more, I don't know. If I have a high score, I'm more apt to not really want to
The
even
only thing
play.
upsets me
I'm
is I
competitive.
can't fix the same thing here. You get close to the score, and fold it.
Yeah.
The only satisfaction when you play against somebody else, you should know you beat them.
Right. That's
Even
what
though
I
your
like.
high score, will keep it there forever.
Yeah. No, I will like genuinely ask Lydia,
Sometimes I
please
think
beat my high
I hit
score.
those high scores, not even thinking about it, just doing it, and all of a sudden, they'll say, "Oh, you high score." And you think, "Wow, wasn't even trying that hard." Other times you're trying, you
Right.
know, and you don't even come close. What else?
When I can't
poker.
sleep at night,
You know,
I play
play
games like
poker.
that.
Poker. And I have 2 pokers on there. Oh, bubbles.
I have seen that game before.
What's up?
It's a kid's game, probably like for a 5.
It was an alcohol drink, but I finished it.
There's a little guy pops up. Jeez.
I have to pee and I don't want to pee. I really say.
Now, that doesn't give me, it makes me laugh, it doesn't give me any thrill. You gotta be close to home. Anyway, I'll get, I know where we left off.
As far as what?
I want to make it to the lake,
Oh, okay.
Erie,
Yeah.
or as close as they can. Because we went as far as they went a few years back, but they've opened a couple more sections.
Well, you know the trails a lot better than I do.
Well,
So.
this trail's a straight trail. Well, it's not hard.
Well, I'm just saying, if you say, hey,
Actually, we've even been to a
Have-
couple
me and
places,
Kate can meet you up
overnight
anywhere.
places. I'm not saying we're going to scab out.
Remember you guys at one time you guys went to a restaurant and you
oh yeah, the Mexican restaurant?
yeah?
Yeah, that was in Cup Falls.
I'm saying like when you guys so like Papa was in there and you guys didn't notice. So like you called his phone.
Oh, that was Dad. You're talking about the China buffet like
Yeah.
forever ago. Remember, we were at China Buffet. Me and Tommy were at China Buffet. Caden was like a baby or something. It was like so long ago.
Oh yeah.
And then he saw you sitting by yourself at China Buffet. That's a German Shepherd too. I don't play.